Hey guys, so I'm keeping on track. We're on the second vlog of potentially 35. Okay, so I'm currently in Durban for the night. I've been in Margate all week and it's been really good, yeah, it's been really good. I think it was good for me to get away and kind of focus on what I'm actually here for. I am really tired, but it's a good kind of tired. Just to kind of, kind of get stuck in doing things and maybe not thinking about home as much, which has been really good. Probably like the highlight for me was that we went to Lorraine's school, which I'd heard about before on my last trip, but never actually went. And as I'm kind of looking to do maybe kind of going to teaching, it was good opportunity to go in there and do some teaching work. It was also really good to have like Ben on hand. We were staying with Ben and Kaz. It was also really good to have him on hand to kind of talk through some of the things that I was doing well and some of the things I could improve on and how I can improve on those, because like he's done teaching obviously back at home and also he's been teaching at Lorraine's school as well. So yeah, that was a really good opportunity for me, and I think that was probably like the highlight of the week for me. I really enjoyed doing that. Again, it's something like I can reflect on as well, things that I'd improve on. Maybe trying to like, it was maybe a little bit obvious that I was dragging it out a little bit occasionally. So yeah, so that was really good. I think I found Thursday quite hard, and I'm not necessarily sure why. I don't think it necessarily was anything that we were doing. I think I just got to the point in a week where I was a little bit tired, and I remembered home again, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm in South Africa, and it kind of like I'd been doing that like all of last week, like pretty much every day, whereas like it just hit me on Thursday. So like Thursday was a bit of a low point, not because of necessarily anything we were doing, just I think I was just maybe a little bit like overly tired. So yeah. So all in all, it's been quite a good week. I realised like on my vlog last week that I actually didn't actually tell you anything that I'd actually done. So like again for me, I guess like because the highlight for me like last week was going into the school in Christenberg, which is, I think it's mid-day funded, and it was just really nice to kind of go in there. There was lots of kids there, just like play with them and stuff, and do some singing, play volleyball. It was just really good like to see them like enthusiastic and stuff. I've just realised I've got the same problem as I've got last week, which is there are more kids here this week. So there's some people from Margate staying, and because we've got conference tomorrow, so we're all getting the bus from here to Drakensberg, which could be a fun 4-hour bus journey. But the kids have become best friends, and now you can probably hear them in the background. So one day I will have a vlog where it's quiet. So what else can I tell you about this week? Or last week even. Happy's was really good. We've done like a lot of work in the UK. I know if Susie and Dan are watching this, like you guys have done like a lot of work for it, and I totally get it now. Like on my last visit, like I'd never been. If anybody doesn't know what Happy's is, by the way, it's a disabled school where it's called. I should know what the real name is. But basically the principal that runs it, the teacher, is called Happy, which is, I think it's a really, yeah, it's just really nice, so it's called Happy's. and we went in and did like a lesson and stuff. But they're just really lovely kids, and it was really nice to spend some time with them. They're a real laugh. They're really, they've got a really good sense of humour. Like considering the struggles that they might have in this life, like they're really cool kids, really cool. And I think like for me personally, and I'm sure like a lot of people who go to Habit, like you can learn a lesson from them because it's the way that they tackle life. And yeah, sorry, bit of a disturbance there. So yeah, like with Habits, like it's something that we can really learn from, and like the kids just really are really head on with like the problems they have, and I think it's something that we can learn from, because I know like my problems in relation to theirs is like nothing, but it's a good attitude to have, to kind of go, do you know what, like I do have this problem, now how am I going to deal with that problem? And a lot of the time I don't necessarily put God in that equation when I should be, and those kids like have kind of learned that without maybe even us like saying that to them, which is a real like, it's really cool. Yeah, like we all have issues, but it's how like we deal with them, and I think it's about saying, do you know what, like I don't necessarily know how to deal with this, or I don't know how I can cope with this, like God, will you like help me, basically. And I think we don't necessarily always do that, because we think we can deal with it on our own, and I don't think necessarily we can. Yeah, again, like whether like you're a Christian or not, like I think it's, I don't necessarily know if you're not Christian how, or maybe like okay, that's maybe making it specific, but like any religion, how you can go just like through life and not have that. And I don't know. If you're watching this on YouTube, or even if you're not watching this on YouTube and you're watching it on my Facebook or stuff, give me a message below. Like I'm not being critical in any way. I'm just really interested, like how you deal with stuff. Like if you don't think there's a higher power that like you can talk to and who can kind of help you. I don't know. This is an interesting concept, I think. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of my week. The week coming up, we are in Drakensberg for the Bible conference, which would be really cool. Get to see people like from different ecclesias and stuff, and see everybody together. So that would be really cool. Looking forward to hanging out with some really cool people. I get to play my guitar with a hole in it. If you've not seen it, it's got a hole in the back. It lasted 4 days in Africa, and it's got a hole in the back. And my laptop also broke on, yeah, I think that's one thing that like kind of got me, was that my laptop broke on Thursday, and luckily Ben is amazing, he'll love me for saying that, and actually fixed my laptop. So it saved me having to go to an Apple shop and go and get it fixed and pay lots of money like I usually do. So I'm hoping that it's going to last until I go back home and then I can buy a new one, because it will be nearly 4 years old then. And apparently they're only supposed to last 3. I thought Apple was supposed to be amazing, which it is, don't get me wrong, but 3 years seems a bit enough, but for the money you pay anyway. But then I've got a lot of money off for like my warranty and stuff, so I'm not going to complain. Anyway, I might leave it there for now because this is going to be a short video, and it takes, apparently there's only a 15-minute thing on YouTube. My first vlog was flipping 20 minutes, no one told me. So I just split it in 2. So if you've not watched it and you can't find like the first or second part, have a look like around my videos, or go to my website. You should all know it by now, so I'm not going to preach to the converted, but it's www.trackingcreation.co.uk. Okay. So I shall see you soon. It's been good to have a vlog when I've not cried. Hey, it's all positives. All positives. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.